Hello, my name's Gillian Jones-Williams and I'm delighted to welcome you to our app. In these short sessions, I'm going to be taking you through the Elevate model, which is the 8 characteristics of successful women. But first, let me introduce myself. I'd like to take you back to when I was at school. And I didn't do too well at school. In fact, I was asked to leave school and only come back to take my exams. When I left school and somehow managed to get some exams, I went to college, and after 2 weeks at college, I dropped out. So how did I come to be running a successful training company 23 years later and travelling around the world? Well, it's amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it. When I dropped out of college, my father decided I needed to go to a secretarial college, and he sent me to Alan Knight's Secretarial College for Ladies. At the time, I wasn't much of a lady, and Alan Knight wasn't too impressed with me, but I did leave with the ability to type at 130 words per minute, so that's been incredibly helpful since. And I finally made my way into a job that I really enjoyed, and that job was within recruitment. I worked in the recruitment agency and I was lucky enough to be successful at that. And I became almost the number 2 to the person that I was working with. And we decided to pitch for some training courses, which I ran for a ferry company. And then we had a case of sexual harassment in the office. Now, this case happened with a gentleman who'd had too much to drink at lunchtime and came back. Now, I dealt with this, and after he's sobered up, he decided that he needed to resign, which was a good outcome for us all. However, the managing director didn't agree and wooed him back. And we had quite a debate, and the debate was that I can't work for an organisation that condoned sexual harassment. Because of this, I got bin-linered, which is a term for when somebody takes you to your desk and immediately removes you from the premises with all your property. The next day I was at home and I had a phone call from the ferry company that I'd started doing the training with. And they asked me, "You don't work there anymore, what's happening with our training?" And I said, "Well, I'm not really sure because I don't work there anymore." And they said, "But we bought you." And I said, "I'm really, really sorry." And they said, "Well, I'm presuming you're now unemployed." At which point I thought, yes, I guess I am really. I haven't had a lot of time to think about that, but yes. And they said, "Well, we'll contract with you directly." So I had a contract for a big training rollout. I had no company, no name, no idea how to invoice or what to do. And that's how my business started. Over the years, I've had the pleasure of working with hundreds of different women on training courses, coaching them, working with their teams, and working in many, many different environments, both in the UK and the Middle East. And I've learned a huge amount about what makes women successful. And that's where the Elevate model and the 8 8s came through. In isolation, they're all helpful for your success, but together they're an absolute recipe to help you to achieve what I call a life by design, as opposed to a life by accident. As we go through the next videos, I'll tackle one of these in each video so that you can understand a little bit more about it and how you can apply some of the characteristics to your life. I hope you find them useful and that you can too have a life by design.